Well, coming up next, we have Mortgage Matters with yours truly, Todd LaBorwit. Well, in today's Mortgage Matters, I have with me Jim Musgrave, because Craig took a vacation this week.
Yes, he did.
Thank you, Miles, for doing such a great job, for standing in for him today. But what I'd like to discuss is Zillow.com.
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting because more and more people in the public and our listeners are becoming dependent on Zillow.com. And what we're finding out is the tax records is what Zillow pulls from.
Right.
So when someone goes on and they check something, the information isn't always correct. And that can become frustrating for the real estate agents that are out there.
Sure.
And what I'm discovering is how do you fix it as Zillow.com becomes more and more powerful within the community. So what happens is when someone builds something on their house and they don't get a building permit, it doesn't go in the tax records.
Right, right.
So if it doesn't go in the tax records, Zillow's not going to pick it up. As we move on this blow up of technology infrastructure, we're going to have a way to fix it. So what I've learned, you were there with me, the Real Estate Roundtable.
Sure, yeah.
Is if you go to Zillow.com, there is a way within their site to report a problem of inaccurate information.
Yeah, I think I just did this earlier today. I think if you get on their homepage, and you have to go down many different levels, but you can find it. So yeah, there's a place where you can literally have these different items and pull down drop menus that you can choose what you want to edit. So they make it pretty easy. You just have to find it on their site. Okay.
Well, what I'd like to offer you, our listeners, if you are having a problem with your Zillow, with your home, please become a fan of the show over at www.toddlaborwit.com. That's TODDLABOR, like a woman going in labor, WIT.com. And we will go ahead and try to direct you in the right direction so you can fix that information, because the worst thing you want to go into is going into selling your house. People are going to be checking cross-referencing information. You want to make sure that information is correct. Now, if you don't pull a permit and it doesn't go in the tax record, can you get in trouble, or do you?
I don't know. I hands off of that one, man.
That's a good question for another guest to come on down the road. Well, thank you for being my partner today for Mortgage Matters, Jim. And coming up next, we got Jackie DiCarlo, Executive Director of Manna Food Center. We'll be right back after these messages.
You don't go through life with a paralyzing fear every time you have a financial transaction. So why is applying for a mortgage so scary? At Topaz Mortgage with Todd LaBorwit, it is about educating and empowering you to get from point A to point B. Todd provides you with his exact closing cost, best interest rate, then invites you to shop around. Plus, if you call with questions, Todd picks up with the answers. Learn more at whytopaz.com. They are industry experts that care. Topaz Mortgage, NMLS 131548, licensed by the Virginia State Corporation Commission, MC 5344, Washington, D.C., MLB 131548, Maryland 18330, Todd LaBorwit, NMLS 131497.